And just for scale, I'm going to measure this for you so you kind of get an idea of the size of these planes. So that's about 4 feet. A little over 4 feet long and just under 3 feet wide. And that's not his biggest plane so far.
Biggest is probably
the orange one, I think. One. Yeah.
This one's coming in second place, pretty close.
Yeah.
I think this is like 47.
Okay, let's measure this one. Hope you guys don't mind. But just trying to give you an idea of the size of these planes. This is actually...
This is as long as it is wide.
This is 48 inches, 4 feet tall, or 4 feet long, again, as the other one. And you got it? 45 and a half inches wide. So almost 4 feet wide also. So that's pretty cool, and that's a beautiful plane. So yeah, today the guy was over, they wheeled and dealed. Glenn sold him some parts and traded for this. And Glenn bought the F-16 Thunderbird with stuff he sold. And tomorrow the batteries.
I'm getting the for batteries.
All right, so since we're here, let's, you can see Gravedigger down there. And take a look at his other airplanes here.
I have no place to put them anymore.
Yeah, he's running out of places here. As you can see, he's got the kitchen table out here, but we never used it, so... he flew this jet last week, and that plane right there. I'm really excited to see this. It's called the Pitts, that red biplane.
I might take that tomorrow.
Yeah. So tomorrow, are you going to maiden anything? Oh, the
Pitts is a maiden,
and
just
the biplane.
Is gonna be a maiden.
So he's got 2 biplanes he's going to maiden tomorrow. Meaning,
you know what maiden means?
The maiden means it's the first time flying it. So yeah, he's got some World War II aircraft over there. T-28, the white and orange, and then the T-28 yellow.
And the Bearcat, the blue Bearcat.
Oh yeah, the blue Bearcat over here. Let me go over here. This one right here. This is the one he last fall, at the end of the last year's flying season, he traded a truck for this one. And which other one? Oh, you sold the other one, right? So he ended up with 2 airplanes and he sold one. So he got this last year. But
and the jet is the first time I've ever flown jets.
Yeah, last week, first time. So jets are a little different than the prop airplanes, and he flew it like a champ. It was pretty.
Jets will go well over 100 miles.
Yeah, so over 100 miles per hour on the jets. So yeah, this is. Let me give you an overview. So you got all these, and then over here. Okay, so you got the Thunderbird. He's probably not gonna fly that this season yet, huh?
No, I want to get proficient at it.
Yeah, so that'll probably be next season before he flies it, because it's pretty late in the season now, and he's only got a few more times before it starts getting too cold for him. And like many of you, his bones cannot tolerate any type of cold. So yeah. So he's got that plane, and then this is the other biplane he's going to maiden tomorrow. That's a foam plane. Well, they're all foam planes, but these are like skinny foam planes. And then he's got a Cessna over here. That one flies really nice.
It's about my only sport plane I have.
Yeah.
Most everyone else is aerobatic or warbirds.
Yeah. And for those of you who have never seen it, behind these chairs, yes, that's a 1978, 79 Harley Davidson. It's a bagger. It was blue, sometime when these aren't here, I'll show it to you. But him and his nephew ripped it apart down to the frame, took every piece out, and his nephew repainted it to be like an old vintage cop bike, the black and white. And yeah, it was probably, what, less than $1,000 before it was done?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he only got to ride this a couple of times before his back went out, and he was never able to ride again. So he still has it for nostalgia, more for the memories, and just because it was really the first Harley he's ever owned, and his heart just can't let it go. So it sits there, a little dusty, but he's happy just looking over and seeing it there. So
there's certain things you could use the money for.
Yeah.
But there are certain things you don't have the heart to get rid of.
Yep. And once it's gone, and there's no getting it back.
Motorcycles, again, were part of my past.
Yep. Glenn always was a Harley guy. Years ago, before I even got here, he was always a Harley guy, and he was always into motorcycles. Actually,
Since I was like 13.
Yeah, since he was 13, he rode motorcycles. A Triumph you had?
Triumph.
Yeah, a chopper. And so yeah, it's nostalgia for him, and it's just one of those things. Once it's gone, it's gone. So, you know, there it is.
Unless anyone knows of anybody that's interested in it.
Yeah, if anybody knows somebody interested and wants to come and look at it, you got to come and pick it up. So, all right. So that's the tour of all his airplanes. Yeah, I have nothing in here.
All of our fishing stuff, well, not all.
Yeah.
Some of our rods are still back there.
Yeah, against the wall there, we have a lot of our fishing rods. The white ones we use for king salmon, but we don't king salmon fish anymore. Most of those poles aren't in use anymore. But the ones we actually do use when we do go fishing are in the trailer.
And these here.
And the ones sitting on the floor, yeah. So, I don't think I have anything in the garage. Except this tripod that's sitting, the camera's sitting on.
Well, that chair.
Well, the chair.
That's half yours.
Yeah, the chair that I have the box on. Sometimes it's mine, but an airplane usually gets stored on it too.
Well, you do have that little 4-foot cubby hole there.
Oh yeah, my bird seed usually goes in that blue bucket. So, well, it's all.
But she's got the entire house.
Yeah, the house, I guess, the house I can say is mine, because when he does go in the house, it's usually in the room. The bedroom is usually the place he stays because, oops, sorry, there's just no comfortable chair to sit in for long periods of time. And sometimes...
It's more comfortable just laying.
Yep.
My back feels better, my legs feel better.
Yep, so yeah. So usually the house, I decorate it how I like to, I guess, because he never sees it.
And I don't care what she does to it.
Yeah, and he don't care. So, and definitely the kitchen's my domain, because I'm the only one that cooks. So, and I mentioned this before, but Glenn was a good cook when he could cook, but just, you know, he can't get around in the kitchen, and, you know, I've already talked about that.
I've made cakes, casseroles.
Yeah, it actually was when he first started having these issues. You didn't even have a wheelchair yet, huh?
No.
So he didn't even have a wheelchair yet. Yeah, he just had a cane to walk around in, but he would use our computer chair to get around in the kitchen. This is when we lived at the side-by-side. And let me turn the camera around so you can look at me talk. He's looking at nothing.
Hey, nothing.
Well, not nothing, but all right. I'm gonna turn it and then put it on selfie mode. All right, so yeah, yeah. He was very hurt. I said you're looking at nothing because I was talking about his airplanes.
Not really.
Yeah,
I got pretty thick skin.
Yeah, we kid around like that. So, but yeah, we lived in a side-by-side, and our kitchen, it was pretty small, and the kitchen was the only place he could roll around in the computer chair. So he used to sit in it and go to the stove and cook while I was at work. I was working back then in the insurance, and I'd come home for lunch and he'd have lunch for me, and when I come home from work he'd make supper already.
Lunch wasn't much, it was like soup or
tomato soup, sandwiches, because I didn't have that long for lunch anyway. But there were times I came home and he had beef stew made, chili, he fried fish, the northern pike. Oh, it was so good. So yeah, he did a lot of that stuff, and on my birthday I'd come home and he made a cake for me. And so yeah, it was good. So
little Johnny Homemaker.
Johnny Homemaker. Glen the Homemaker. All right, so yeah, just a little bit of story time, a little bit about our background, and I guess
and I've talked to most of them since you've probably been on there.
Yeah, he usually doesn't like to talk that much while I'm recording, but
I definitely don't like to be on it.
Yeah, he don't like to be in front of the camera. He'll talk from the side or behind the camera, but it's way more than he's done in the past. So he's opening up a little bit. So. All right, so let's get to the box now that I went through all that, and this is going to be its own video. It's already getting long.
Yeah.
And those are the kind of videos you're just going to get sometimes, are long chatty ones and telling stories. And yeah, it's in the moment. It's real life in the moment for us, and that's what you're going to get. So all right, let's go over to the box and see what we got in there. All right, so let's open up this box. Again, thank you, Sharon. And she said make sure I open all the boxes, so there must be other boxes in there.
And I'm not on here much to say thank you, but I really do appreciate it also.
So I hope you've heard that. And he says he's appreciated also. Garbage bags. Could always use garbage bags.
They look thick.
Yeah, these are thick ones. These are city bags, it looks like. City of Lima. Okay, so in my morning chat video, I told you I spent some time in Lima, in Ohio. And Lima sounds really familiar, but there was a really old college there. And I'm thinking, I'm going to look it up on Glen's phone. I don't think it was Lima, but I think I've been to Lima. And I think it was Tipton, Ohio. It might have been that. I'm going to look it up to see if that's even a town.
Tipton sounds familiar.
Yeah. I'm going to use Glen's phone to look it up. Tipton, Ohio. I'm using Google. Okay, so yeah, there is a Tipton, Ohio. College in Tipton, Ohio. Tiffin University. That might be the one. Owens Community College, Terra State. I can't think of the exact college that was there, but it was like super old. I mean, old. So yeah. I've been there. We did a job there. All right, so back to the friend mail. But thank you for these bags. These are nice and thick. These are city bags. We can always use bags. Oh yeah. All right, so it looks like there's stuff. Oh, that's why she said it, because it's not actually Ritz. There is something inside of there. It's all taped up.
I was just getting Ritz.
All right, so let's open this up. I could be dangerous with this knife.
Do you want a sharp one?
Yeah. Wait, I'm going to take it over and we're going to open this. Well, open it. I'll just bring all the boxes to you. You can open them. Glen scolds me when I don't hold the knife right.
Heavy.
It's heavy. All right, so we got the box open. We haven't taken anything out, so you can see. All right, so let's take this out. Ooh. So heavy.
Cancer or something?
Looks like a
Mug?
can of food. Look at that. Red Hot SpaghettiOs. Look at that.
Yeah, Karina's going to eat those.
Frank's Red Hot SpaghettiOs, spicy original. That is, never seen that before. So
Those are going to go right on my plate.
Yep, those are going on Glen's plate right away. Paper bags, garbage bags. Ooh, what is this? Hot sauce. Looks like hot sauce. Frank's Red Hot Dill Pickle. I've seen this. Oh, he wants it already. He's going to open this right away and taste it. That's what he does. There have been times where somebody sent him like at least 8 to 10 bottles of hot sauce, and he opened up half of them right away to taste them. That's what he likes to do.
Well, tell him what I do in the trailer.
Oh, when Glen's in the trailer and he doesn't have a snack with him, if he's like in the mood for a snack, he'll take a bottle of hot sauce, take his finger and dip the hot sauce on there and lick it off, and he'll do that. I don't know. I think he emptied a bottle that was like right here, and I think he emptied a bottle like that. I've actually seen this on somebody else's video, and they like it a lot.
I'll try it.
Okay, so Glen's going to try that while I open other stuff. Yeah, when it comes to hot sauce, he has to try it right away. This is like Christmas morning. Oh, a bigger bottle of hot sauce.
Really?
Oh, Frank's Red Hot Extra Hot. I've never seen extra hot either. Look at that. It is Christmas for Glen. And this is a big bottle, so after he's done opening the deal, he's going to open this one.
I don't care about pots or pans.
Yeah, he sent him hot stuff, and you found your way to his heart. Thank you so much for thinking of Glen, Sharon.
Yes, thank you.
So yeah, he's going to try those.
Smells just like
Cleaning stuff too. Scrubbing bubbles. Bathroom grime fighters.
It's supposed to work good.
Yeah, I've never actually tried scrubbing bubbles. Thank you so much. And Pledge. Oh yeah, lemon. How did you know I like the lemon one? So I like to use Pledge on what little furniture we have. We don't have that much furniture. Well, I guess we have an end table and an entertainment center. I don't know if you can hear Glen coughing over there. He's got to take a drink right now. But yeah, this is the kind I like to use. Lemon Pledge. Thank you so much.
I gotta get this cap open. Not so much on it.
Original chili. A can of original chili. Thank you. I love this kind of chili. Oh, this is Bush's Best Grillin' Beans, Southern Pit Barbecue. Those would be good to try with our steaks tonight. Well, when I say steaks, I don't really mean steak.
Glorified hamburgers.
It's glorified hamburgers. They're the flat ones. They're just called restaurant steaks here, or Spencer steaks, and we just always say steaks, so that's what I mean. But yeah, should try that with the steaks tonight. Oh, another one. 2 of them. Got 2 of the Glen Southern Pit barbecue. Thank you so much. You guys are so good to us.
I'm not just saying it. It's not real hot, but it gets you in the throat. It's good.
He says, it's good. And some napkins. Look at these. Can always use napkins. Got a pack of them. 300 napkins. Thank you.
Sorry, guys.
And looks like this one's taped as well, maybe. But it feels like cereal in there. I guess I'll just open it. She said open every box, so yeah, it's the cereal. Honey Nut Cheerios. I like Honey Nut Cheerios. I don't like regular Cheerios, but I like Honey Nut Cheerios. She said open every box, but it feels like this is cereal, so thank you so much. Yeah, I don't think anything else is in there. All right. You know, over time, as I get older, and it's probably speaking for Glen as well, like all those sugary cereals, like when you were a kid, we just don't like those anymore. 1, because they're not even the same as when you were a kid. And 2, we just don't like the sugary stuff as much. But stuff like this, Glen's choking over there. He's trying the extra hot Franks now. But stuff like this, Honey Nut Cheerios or Corn Flakes, those are the kind of cereals we eat now. I don't know if you just get older and your likes change. But yeah, thank you so much. I like Honey Nut. Glen's not much for a whole lot.
Much cereal.
Yeah, he doesn't like much cereal, and I don't like as much either, but there are certain ones I do like, and Honey Nut Cheerios is one of them.
Maybe I like.
Corn Chex, yeah. The shredded wheats. I think the sweetest you like is Lucky Charms. And you don't really even like those anymore.
That's changed.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
By the way,
Huh.
the Franks is good, Joe.
Oh, they're both Franks.
Yeah.
Yep, it's just dill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're both Franks, but he said they're good.
You can taste the red hot as Franks. Franks has their own taste.
Yeah.
But it has a little bit more of a bite.
Okay.
Than a normal one I used to drink.
Yeah, I used to drink them. He said the Frank's extra hot is really good. And do you like the dill?
Oh, the dill is really good.
Okay, he said the dill is really good. I'm sure you could hear him. I don't need to repeat it. So
tacos, I think they're gonna be real good.
Yeah.
Actually, on anything, hamburgers.
Yeah.
If anybody likes hot sauce, it's just not on.
It's just not on Mexican food. It's on everything. Your eggs, anything.
Well, I put a lot on my eggs.
Yeah. Actually, what did we have for lunch?
What's called? McDonald's there.
Oh yeah, we got a McDonald's breakfast this morning for breakfast, and you even put your hot sauce on that eggs, huh? So yeah, thank you so much, Sharon, for all of this, your kindness and thinking about us. We appreciate it so much. Yeah, you guys you leave us speechless because it just feels like
really speechless.
Yeah, literally speechless with the hot sauce. So, it just speechless because it just feels like we don't deserve.
From the bottom of our heart.
Yeah, we just feel like we don't deserve all this kindness, and but we thank you. Like Glen said, from the bottom of our heart, we thank you. But I want to show you one other thing, and I'm just going to give you a visual of something that happened in the garage yesterday with the hawk flying through. Yeah, so I'm just going to turn the camera around to the opening of the back door, and I'm going to tell you what happened yesterday.
I won't believe you.
Yeah. So yesterday, as you know, I posted. Did I post shorts? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you posted shorts of it.
Posted a shorts video on that hawk that was outside our backyard, close to where Gypsy and I sit. And the hawk, now later on in the day, I don't know if it was the same hawk. I could only assume it was the same hawk, but he came back. And let me turn you around.
And the door was only half open.
Yeah, so this back door here, yesterday was kind of windy, so we had it halfway closed. So it was closed about halfway, and I was sitting over here where the chair is, where I just opened the box. Gypsy was right here. So let me get back so you can really get a visual. All right, so you see our garage there. So the back door closed halfway. I'm sitting right here. This was all yesterday evening before we went in, right?
Yep.
And Gypsy was laying on the floor right here. We often have her out here with us in the garage, but she was laying by the opening here. This is the front opening. So I'm sitting here, and all of a sudden I saw the hawk out there and came low right here. I thought he was going to land right there where the ramp to go outside in the back is, because there's actually a mole that stays under that ramp. And yes, I actually throw sunflower seeds at the end of the ramp so the mole can come out and eat.
It's just not for a mole.
Yeah, well, I throw right in front of the ramp. I throw it for the mole, and on the bench I throw it for the squirrels, and over there towards the shed I throw it for the chipmunks. Yeah. So when in the early morning when Gypsy and I was out there, the hawk was originally on this pole here, and then he flew to the bench, and that's where Gypsy was barking. But then later on, in hours later, we're in here. And as I said, I'm here, Gypsy's here, Glen's over there. And I'm the only one looking back here, but I saw the hawk come down low where I thought he was going to land right outside the garage. You think he did? No. He flew right under the door that was halfway closed. He flew right through the garage, like just glided right through the garage. And by the time I saw him, I was all like, holy shit.
It happened so fast.
Yeah, it all happened so fast. You would not believe it. So there's no way I could get pictures or anything. But it's a scene that will never happen in our lifetime again. But the hawk, I'm sure it was the same one in the morning, but it was huge and it was so majestic. It was beautiful. And those things, yeah, he just
flew through here, his wings were straight out.
Yeah, his wings were completely straight out. He was huge, and he just glided across here and out the front door. Gypsy was laying right here, and she never even noticed him until he was flying out. And then she stood up quickly, right? So we had to grab a hold of her in case she wanted to bolt for him. Yeah, he ended up flying towards the across the street neighbors, but it was a scene of a lifetime that will only be in our minds, in our images, in our head. So yeah, that happened. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like unbelievable. It's never happened and never will again. It just like he just glided right through here. We're a holy shit.
But about the fox staring in the window.
Yeah, I mean, we've had like wildlife come, and when we get home, when we've gotten home from like fishing or whatever late at night, Glen would be in the garage while I go in the house to check on the fur babies, and a fox came up and he looked in the door.
He stopped and looked in the door.
Yeah, he stopped and looked in the door over here, and then we just had a turkey come up here and check things out. So, you know, it's just crazy. But we enjoy wildlife. We absolutely love wildlife, and we would rather be surrounded by wildlife than people. That's just who we are. So yeah, people stress us out, and just being around people stress us out, and so yeah, that is everything. We got some friend mail, you got some storytelling, you got some show and tell, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. It's like I said, it's in the moment, real life for us, and there's no making.
This is us every day.
Yeah, this is how we are every day.
This is how I am every day.
Yep, this is our life every single day. So no making stuff up here.
I'm in the garage, I'm playing with my stuff.
Yep, and if I'm not in the house, I'm sitting out here with him, usually with my tablet, doing some AI videos or some editing videos or something like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate all of you and the support you give my channel. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.
Bye.
Hey everyone, I know I said the video was over, but might as well finish it off with us having supper, right? So we got the steaks on the grill, and we're gonna eat outside. It's almost 7 o'clock, and it's 72 degrees, so we might as well enjoy these nice evenings while we have them. So yeah, Glen's gonna be charging up batteries through the night for the RC field tomorrow, and we're just gonna hang out here. So figure I just continue on, and might as well put everything else of our afternoon in here. So alright, so for those of you that don't know, this is what we refer to as steaks. You can see how thin they are. It's just a glorified hamburger. It's a ground up some kind of steak, so that's what they call it here, restaurant steaks or Spencer steaks. So alright, so I'm going to grill these out, and we're going to have supper outside. Alright everyone, so I've got the steaks in here, and I just picked up some potato salad for Glen, and so I am actually just going to eat it on bread, as a hamburger on bread. He's going to eat it just like that, no bun or no bread, and put potato salad on the side. So that's what we're having. Alright, so here is Glen's plate, the steak, potato salad, and he's going to use some of this dill pickle red hot. So alright, so I'm going to sit down afterwards, so we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so there's mine. I'm just having it on bread, and I don't even need a plate. I'm a simple eater, and I'm using half a napkin or a paper towel to put it on. And I'm just going to eat it like that. And we might stay out here later on, till later on, so Glen can charge up his batteries, but this is what we're eating now. Alright everyone, so we finished eating supper. Those were really good. Even just on sliced bread, I like them a lot like that. Glen really enjoyed his potato salad, so we each just had one hamburger, and we'll probably have another one later on for a late night snack or something. Yeah, so you can see the backyard. It's about dusk right now, so we're actually going to probably go in soon. Glen's actually starting to get cold, and the mosquitoes will start coming out soon. So yeah, it was an enjoyable evening, and Gypsy and I more so came out later after his friend left, and yeah, we just kind of been out since, hanging out, and those are the memories that stick with you. I mean, so you don't have to do anything exciting, just spending that time together, and you just look back on it, and then just, yeah. Alright, so I guess I'll just really close it out now. Alright, so thank you again for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to see just like everyday stuff like us hanging out like this, let me know in the comments if you enjoy just this kind of stuff. It doesn't have to be a special video, just us, what we're doing on an everyday basis. We didn't put on a show for you. We didn't stage anything. That was just us talking. Alright, so I hope you all enjoy your night. Have a good night, and have a wonderful upcoming weekend. I know tomorrow's only Thursday. By the time you see this, it'll probably be Thursday, and then, so, yeah, you know. Alright. So with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.